The day I met you, everything changed. I think the world stopped. We talked for nearly 6 hours straight. I remember you were wearing that green shirt that I hate. Being there with you, I felt calm. A feeling I hadn't felt in a really long time. It was just you, me, and those four walls. And your corny jokes. I love your corny jokes. I remember I would lose track of time when we were together. Remember our first kiss? I looked terrible that day. Sweatpants, hair all messed up, looking just completely raggedy. You still looked at me like I was the most beautiful thing you'd ever seen. You've never stopped looking at me like that. I saw you the next day, the day after, and, well, almost every day since then. I love the way your mind worked. Everything was connected. Everything was a conspiracy. You had this insatiable thirst for knowledge. You'd dive into something and not resurface for hours. You showed me new and beautiful ways of looking at the world. I was so scared when you saw me sick for the first time. You knew that this happened to me. We talked about it. You'd just never seen it. My mom always told me that because of my illness, no one would ever really want to be with me. I believed her. I was terrified that you'd decide it was too much, that you'd run at the first chance you got. Instead, you held me. You wiped my tears, distracted me through the pain, took my hands, and told me that you'd never, ever stop loving me because of something like that. I wanted to believe you, but I honestly thought that after a few months of dealing with it, you'd want to run. After so many canceled plans, hospital visits, runs to the pharmacy, drugs, so many drugs. After all the come downs and the mental breakdowns, you didn't leave. Even through all the craziness, and there was so much craziness, each obstacle brought us closer. Each time we fought, I felt like we learned more about each other. We grew together. You became a permanent fixture in my life. No decision was made without you. I couldn't wait to tell you any small thing that had happened that day, because I knew you'd be just as excited as I was. You made me laugh when I felt like I could never smile again. You woke up with me when things got really bad. You took me to the hospital and held my hand, telling me everything was going to be okay, even though you yourself were scared shitless. Having you next to me made it okay. It made everything okay. I know you'll never understand how much your presence means to me, how having you here makes me feel like I can conquer the world and get through whatever life throws at me. I wish I could explain how much love and joy you've brought into my life, but words can't do it. I just want you to know how much you mean. You are the only thing I'm certain about in this life.